Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Riley K. Jones. I'm a writer, teacher, and author tuber, and today we're going to jump into some writing vlog and updates. Can you believe it's already October? So this week at school was insane, but also very good. I'm really enjoying this school year for so many different reasons. This year, there's just so many of them that just really want to learn and do well. And so that's just kind of like refreshing after a while, like just to have a group of kids that just really love learning and love discussion and love to think about things and diving into different like aspects of literature. They just really love it. So I'm loving that. And it's also the third year that I'm doing these specific lessons. So I'm really mastering the craft. So I've been really loving that. But my book game has slid down the slope for the past, like, I don't know, 5, maybe 8 weeks with getting ready for school. So we're jumping back into the book game today. I'm gonna do a little tiny bit of grading, but then we're gonna jump into the writing of my dark academia book. I haven't been able to really sit with that this week. So I'm really hoping that with October spooky vibes, Preptober, and it's kind of dreary out today, maybe I can get into that vein for dark academia and creepy spookiness. So let's get into it. So one, I forgot to film inside. Whoops. 2, I've worked too much on school. So I ended up grading 1 pile out of 2. And then I remembered, I was supposed to develop a unit plan. So I went to working on that for a little bit. And then I did end up looking through some agents again. I'm still querying Project Lost with some success. I've gotten quite a few full requests, but it's been a little bit of a journey on that front. And then I jumped into writing for Project Dark Academia. And so got a little bit done. But then I realized it's almost 5 and I promised a friend I would see her soon. So I have to go and do that. Maybe later tonight, I can jump back into the writing game for Dark Academia project because I love the story. I know there's some things I'm like, you know what, we're gonna probably have to X out later, but I am loving the story and I really just want to get it out on paper so much. So maybe tonight we'll have another update. Hello everybody, welcome back. So it's been a week since the last clip, and today, this weekend, we have a long weekend, so hooray for a little extra day. So hopefully an extra day of writing, and I'm super excited to jump into that today. And we're back at Starbucks, but I was thinking about maybe grading, but I am pretty caught up on grading, and since it's technically a long weekend, I'm thinking of just doing a little bit of unit planning and then working on book, because it's been such a long time since I worked full-heartedly on the book. I did do a little writing this week, so that's great, but I need to jump back into that manuscript, into that world, to just finish it. Just kind of getting the rest of the book ready for NaNoWriMo, which is next month. Crazy. I don't really know what my goals are yet for Nano. I'm kind of up in the air about that. It just really seems to be what I get accomplished in October to lead me into NaNoWriMo. I know I'm going to be a NaNoWriMo rebel again. If you have been following me for a while, you know my struggles with Novembers. I just have so much going on in Novembers that NaNoWriMo is impossible with my job and different things that happen in November. So I do try to get writing done in November. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into Starbucks, get a little unit planning done. Maybe this time actually have a time lapse, unlike last week, whoops, and get some writing done today because it is a beautiful day, October, it's chilly, but warm, and I feel like it's the perfect vibe for my story. So let's jump into it, y'all. And we're back. So, a little update. I did end up writing the unit and feeling really confident about the lesson that I planned, which is great. Why am I writing lesson plans when I've already taught the class before? That's because kind of like the first year kind of just like are figuring out what's happening and just going with the flow. And now I'm kind of making it a perfected, like, written unit plan of everything that I've gone through, and then kind of finalizing some of my slides. So that's why I'm writing my unit plans out, and that way the next years are easier to teach. So got a really good chunk down. I'm still having to finalize some things on that unit. The unit is just a long one, so it's been a bit of a beast to handle, but I am excited about it and I'm conquering it a little bit at a time. Then I did jump into writing, and I kind of like added on to the some scenes that I've already written and just kind of fleshed them out a little bit better. And then now since it's been quite a bit of time since I started Project Dark Academia, I went through the beginning again and just to kind of refresh my mind of the voice I was going for, as well as things that I've already set up, and especially to like spur on some new ideas of, well, I laid this foundation, where can I go from there? And that's been good. I got through about half of what I've written so far. And I was able to like add and be like, oh, I forgot about that. Let me add that in. And moments like that, or where I just found a better way to say something from earlier. So I'm kind of editing a little bit, but it's more for the sake of trying to figure out what is going on in the story again to refresh my brain. And that way I can finish the second half of the book. I feel like I'm getting closer to my climax. I feel like I've said that before in a vlog, about halfway through the second act. So that's kind of where I feel like I'm halfway through the second act. I'm loving the story again. I know there's things that I'm like, you know what? This scene, I might have to just scrap and throw out the window, but it's there now and it's gonna get me through the rest of the book. So I'm super excited about that. I can't wait to go home and write more, but now I need to do some grocery shopping and then getting home to cook some dinner because I'm hungry. Then hopefully jumping back into the story to plan some more of what I want to do. So I'll see you with another update very soon. Hello everybody, welcome back. It has been a few days, and now Monday, and I have the day off, woot woot. So I'm really excited about that. and today we're going to jump back into writing. This weekend, I feel like I really am starting to crack the mystery part of the plot. There's definitely some relationships that I still need to develop and things like that, but I'm at least knowing like the next steps for the mystery, and I'm loving that. So we're going to jump into that today, get a little PSL, and jump into writing today, and we'll see how well I do. Okay, so it's been a few hours, bit of an update. I feel like I was crushing it in there. I did write about 2,000 words, which is great, and plotted out some of the book from what I have so far. So something I love to do is to plot my books by using a calendar, just so I can kind of know how long it's been. I often do like weekends for like things that are happening when I'm with YA. So I'm trying to break that trend and making sure that things are happening throughout the week. So putting it in the calendar helps. Normally I do it like with a handwritten calendar, but like I keep forgetting to grab my handwritten calendar. So I just made an online digital one. So that was really helpful. But then the pieces are starting to fall into place. And I'm able to come up with some new concepts and ideas to help flesh out the story a little bit more. I'm just really plowing through, which I'm so happy about, because this story has been like stuck. It's like the wheels were not turning completely. I was really facing a wall, but I was able to just get through that wall and just start writing, which has been great. I know there are still a lot of scenes that I need to fix and tweak and like come up with still, but I'm getting towards the midpoint turn. I'm like probably like 10 scenes away from the midpoint turn, which sounds like a lot, but sometimes my scenes are a bit shorter this time. So I'm hoping that by maybe even like the end of next week or the end of this week, I can probably hit that midpoint turn. That's my hope and goal. Before October is finished though, I definitely want to be working on Act 3. So Act 3 is my NaNoWriMo project goal. So whether that is starting to work on it, but I really want to get this done. I also came up with a new title potentially, so I'm kind of liking it more than my current title for Project Dark Academia, which is not the title. Project Dark Academia is not the title. It's just kind of like my placeholder title, but I think I might have come up with an even better one. So I don't know. I am loving the vibe. I'm loving the world again. Last night I definitely hit a wall with just like my mental state of writing and just feeling kind of down and defeated, but I'm really liking it again. I think it was just the confidence I needed today just to have a break from school, from work, from responsibilities. So now I'm gonna go do a little shopping and then go home and start dinner and just chillax, maybe edit this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. If you like this video, please make sure to give this video a nice big thumbs up. It lets me know that you like videos like this one. And if you haven't already, click subscribe. I release all new videos on writing and reading every Thursday. Thanks again so much for watching. Keep writing, keep reading, and stay creative. Bye!